What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome back to another episode of the Road to Glory. I am going to have some gameplay in today's video, I promise. We're going to do an online tournament. I want to show you first of all though, I did a single player tournament. My record as you can see is 9-1. We did a single player tournament. I just wanted to see the results and what we'd get and so on and so forth. We did a online draft. I lost in the semi-final. Both those videos went up on my main channel, on my main channel yesterday. I lost in the semi-final of the draft because I'm terrible at this game. And I opened 2 packs just whilst I was sitting here waiting, thinking I was on my main account. I don't know why. I was like sitting here casually opening packs, and then I was like, oh, wrong account. And with that casually opening packs, I end up packing David De Gea and Ivan Rakitic, wherever he may be here. So Rakitic there we got, and De Gea there we got. The club's already pretty stacked. I've got loads of stuff in regular Ultimate Team as well, guys, that I want to get into. But I want to start today's video off with just opening a whole bunch more packs. I'm just going to like flick through them as quick as possible. If there's no board, we're going to skip through them. We're going to adapt our team, change our team up, and then we're going to go into regular far, open up our team of the season packs and so on and so forth. Argentinian, striker, Aguero. Oh, it's a Cardi. No pace on a Cardi. 85 rated though. I'll take it. Not bad at all. But yeah, I'm just so excited. Like, it seems like I've got more than enough coins to get a little bit of everything. You know, I feel like we're going to be. I want to keep all of those and him. Yeah, feels like we've got more than enough coins to get everything, man. Everything we can do it all. And there was an absolutely insane crash in the market by the time you're watching this yesterday. Where every player just plummeted. Thibaut Courtois, an 88 rated card, went down to 9,000 coins. Jerome Boateng, 9,000 coins. I mean, it was beyond crazy how cheap these players were going for. Now, my luck has been good on this account. As I said, David De Gea, Rakitic, Casemiro, who else did we get? Mo Salah, Bobby Firmino. Like, we got some, and N'Golo Kante. We've got some great players, but everybody and their dog seems to be getting unreal players. So where are my unreal players? That's going to be Tovan, perhaps? Yeah, so 82 rated Tovan. Not a bad card either. There was another board player in here because there was 2 flares. It's Chris Smalling, so that's not so bad either. I'm going to send everything into the club. And yeah, as I said, you know, we've got some items already in our duplicate storage page, probably about 10, maybe 12. Once we get up to like 50, 60, 70 players in the duplicate storage section, we'll start dumping them into SBCs. And of course, we've got so many players in the actual account anyway that we can happily just dump those guys into SBCs at any given time. There's lots of good SBCs out there. Do I really want to keep that? Yeah, I kind of do. Yeah, there's lots of good SBCs out there. And generally speaking, the World Cup mode is just super exciting. You know, I'm happy to have this account where we can spend some coins. And for what it's worth as well, when I was looking at when the great market crash happened, when we're looking at SBCs, some of the prime icons, for example, Zanetti right now is back up, and I'm saying back up to 130,000 coins. He went down to 90,000 coins on Xbox to complete Prime Javier Zanetti. How wild is that? You can complete a Prime icon for less than 100,000 coins, which I personally found to be absolutely remarkable. So we're yet to pack an icon. We've got 2 boards in this pack again. I've seen a lot of icons come out there. Is that going to be Modric? Yes, it is. Let's go. Nice big 89 rated pull there. Luka Modric, he's going to go into my team for sure. That's a good card there. Who else did we get in here with him? Rulli, Suso. I mean, nothing too major there. We'll send all of that into the club. We've got Nathaniel Klein as a duplicate as well. I'll go a couple more packs, and then we'll go and open the packs in the main Ultimate Team mode, and then we're going to get into some World Cup gameplay. We'll build a brand new squad, or we'll change our squad around based on who we have or haven't got. So if this is a good player, we'll call it a day here. If it's not a great player, we'll open one more. Argentinian, centre mid. Is it going to be Pastore? I've already got Banega, so I didn't really want it to be Ever Banega, but it is. And look, as another player, we get Shadow Chemstyle in there, nice. As another player that was like super cheap, Team of the Year Dani Alves went down to about 175,000 coins for a Team of the Year card. blown away. So here we go with another 7.5k pack, guys. I don't know how many we've opened, but this is going to be the last one no matter what. We get 2 boards out of this one as well, so 2 big players hopefully. We're going to start off with the Spanish left back, Jordi Alba. Monreal. It's heartbreaking sometimes, man. You know what I mean? Sometimes you just don't get what you want. We get Muslera there. I mean, we didn't get like amazing things out of this. We didn't get bad things out of those packs, but Modric being the best player. Everybody else seems to be getting so much more than me, just so much more. Before we go and look at our squad and see where and how we can update, we're going to be able to put together a pretty good European set. We're going to go back into Ultimate Team. We've got marquee matchups. I completed the marquee matchups using untradables. I completed the Calcio A and Serie A Team of the Season SBC using Quagliarella that I got from DKT and using Partey, who we got from DKT a couple weeks ago. And we completed the daily tournament pack from the current tournament, the like FIFA World Cup or whatever it is. So we've got quite a few packs here. And again, it's always nice to get these packs because specifically for the ones that we opened via the World Cup mode, we obviously get to generate coins back, or at the very least put players into the club and use those players at a later date to either complete other SBCs or sell on when they're relevant or whatever. But yeah, generally speaking, I'm thoroughly enjoying the World Cup mode. And don't forget, if you guys do want to tweet me your World Cup teams, that'd be great. Now, obviously, my team, even though I've got some really good players in the World Cup team already, my team isn't really up to scratch. Like, I might be able to do good things in the World Cup, but I can't imagine that I'm going to be able to win the World Cup on my first run online. And the reason why I don't think I'll be able to do that is simply for the fact that everybody that I've seen, and I'm only talking about players that are fans of me that have spent a lot of time and a lot of money and a lot of energy on their accounts, but for everyone that I've seen personally, everybody has Messi's, Neymar's, Ronaldo's, icons, the works, you know. So I don't know necessarily if I'm going to be able to compete with that. Like, the better players do quite considerably outperform the worst players. So I'm going to need to put together a good team, good formation, good tactics, and play my heart out in this World Cup. As long as we advance out of the group stage, that'll be a good start, because that'll be a lot of players in that pack. That'll be 4 games guaranteed, which will be 5 packs guaranteed. If we don't advance out of the group stage initially, might be a little bit of an issue, but we're going to try our best. As I say, we'll open these packs here, we'll get through down these. Let me just skip through these. I mean, if we even pack a team of the season out one of these, then so be it. But most team of the seasons right now are not even worth diddly squat. So the only real players that we could pack to make a difference is like Milinkovic-Savic or Dybala or anything like that. Because even like 97 Higuain went down to 175,000 coins for a 97 rated card. You know how crazy that is? Let me tell you how crazy that is. That is crazy. That is absolutely crazy. So here we go again, dudes, with another premium gold pack. We've got 10 packs remaining. It's getting a bit too long for what I wanted it. We're gonna have to try and squeeze. Might just be a long video actually. I'm not gonna like rush or force gameplay. If we end up playing all the way through to the World Cup final, getting 7 games in, then so be it. You know, I'd actually be happy with that. That would be very, very good for me. We're going to skip through the next pack, see if we can get team of the season out of this one. No, another whole bunch of trash there. We'll send those into the club. We'll discard the rest. I thought the consumables were split between the modes as well, but they're not. So any consumables that you guys have probably are going to drop dramatically in price over the next few days, because people are going to be spamming packs like fitness cards. Probably, if I had to give my best guess, I'd say they're going to go down to like 300 or 400 coins per squad fitness, because people are going to be opening so many packs, right? So here we go with the next pack. Did we get anything good out of that? No, I'm glad I'm skipping through these, because they're just not worth a damn thing. Let's send those guys into the trash. So that leaves us with 6 packs, a rare gold, a rare players, a mixed players, a prime mixed players, and then the 2 team of the season. So we'll start with the mixed players pack. We're going to skip through this as well. Generally speaking, the mixed players pack's not the best. Same as a prime mixed players pack. Oh, we did get a board in there. We've got an Ed and Dzeko. That's not too bad. We'll send all those guys into the club. Discard our buddy right there and move on to the prime mixed players pack. Let's see what we get in this one. No board in the prime mixed players pack. 3 shiny cards at least though, but I suppose it is a prime mixed players pack. Yeah, I mean, that's even that's a bit of a trash pack. We're just going to discard those. Probably that goalkeeper, the Spanish guy, sold, but that's too bad. So then we've got a rare gold pack, guys. Let's see what we can get out of our rare gold pack. Is this going to be any good for us? We get a board. Don't really care who it is. There's not a player in the game other than Cristiano Ronaldo that would make me excited. And, yeah. I mean, job done, right? I'm absolutely not gassed over Ricardo Quaresma, who's worth right now about 900 coins. We also get a rare players pack. Is our team of the season good luck going to be in for a rare players pack? No, we do get an inform out of it though. Is it going to be a decent inform? Let's see. Spanish striker. It's going to be either Torres or Villa or that other really bad striker. It's another Fernando Torres. That's not bad. Wijnaldum in there as well. So a duplicate Fernando Torres. I've got two of him over the last 2 days, which is pretty cool. And then our League One and Team of the Season player. Now, I have got a few League Ones. I don't think I have any or many Calcio A's. We're going to start with the Calcio A as well. I'll be very disappointed if I get a duplicate League One Team of the Season card. Here's our Calcio A card. Please, Milinkovic-Savic. Just not Kolarov. Spanish. Centre forward. It's Gomez. Sorry, Luis Alberto. I knew that. I don't know why I said Gomez. It's actually a good card with low stamina. I used him in draft. I thought he was very, very good. I liked him a lot. 4-star, high-low, 6 foot, fantastic. Great shooting, good pace, very good passing, very good dribbling aside from balance. Just a little low on stamina. Same as Kaka. It's a sort of player that you can either bring on and use as an impact sub or take off after using him for the first 45 minutes. But at least it wasn't a duplicate, not a bad player. And then for our League One Team of the Season player, let's see what we get out of this. Just please not a duplicate, because I don't know what I'd do with it. I would probably discard it if I'm being perfectly honest. What do we get here? Italian. Centre mid is at Verratti. Not bad at all. A 94 rated. He's not worth much and he doesn't really squeeze into teams. I would have preferred like a Cavani or something, but Verratti is great. It's not a duplicate, it's a super high rated one. And he's actually a card that I really want to try out. Even though World Cup mode is upon us, I want to test him out. And I actually want to go and have a look real quick at how much Cavani's team of the season is. When I was looking before, it was under 250,000 coins. Sadly, not anymore. Oh god, it's really gone back up. But I still think that 330,000 coins for this card, that's great. Anyway, let's get back into the World Cup mode, guys. We're not going to waste any more time on here. Let's go to FUT Central into the World Cup, and we're going to change our team around, build our team up, and see what we can do. Oh, I've done the starter objective as well of play a match. We then complete that, which gives us a lone icon. So this is going to be our one lone icon. We've obviously already got our actual icon in Bobby Moore. Here's our lone icon. Let's see what we get out of this. French. Henry, let's go. We're going to use him in this World Cup run as well. So we'll send him into the club. That's very good. In fact, he's just going to go straight up there instead of Iago Aspas. Like so. I've got so many good players. I'm gonna have to try and figure out a way to probably build the team. We've also got opener pack, which we've completed, which sadly only gives us. Wait, what did that give us? I don't even know what that gave us. Wait, what did we get for that? Ah, well, whatever it was, doesn't make much of a difference. So, as for our team, Mo Salah's hard to link. Bobby Firmino isn't hard to link because we've got some Brazilians. Kante and Henry get perfect link there. Casemiro goes in and gets a perfect link there. We've got Angel Di Maria, who links with Alexandro and then links in with Bobby Moore. That is great. Casemiro's on 10 chem, 6 chem, because he needs manager and position change. Kante is on 8. We'll get him up to 9 with the formation change. I mean, this team actually is great for chemistry, except for the positions and the managers. Rakitic, Callejon. Let's get on some of the big guys, because I did have a few other... so we've got Luka Modric. We've got Icardi. Oh, that was the next thing that I had to complete, wasn't it? We've got Ozil, we've got Icardi there. Moutinho I'm not interested in. I mean, I'm not really interested in any of those. See what I mean? Like, my team is not ideal. I mean, Modric I don't really want to start, actually. What we're going to do is we're going to switch into the 4-4-2-2 to start. We're going to convert Angel Di Maria down to a left mid. We can use him. We get 2 extra chemistry for the position, the correct position. That's interesting. And that takes us to 98 chemistry with Henry and Kante being on 8. Why is Kante on 8? Oh no, Kante's on 10. Henry Ooh, maybe I'll go for... Maybe we'll go for a South America manager. Let me see what the difference is there. 96 versus 98. No, we'll stay with it like this. We've got a good bench. Salah, Vardy, Modric, Ozil, Icardi, Aspas, and Gundogan. A real good bench. We could even throw Rakitic or whatever on there, but this is going to be the squad that we use. Now let's get into some chem styles. I don't really want to burn too many chem styles on too many players, just because it doesn't really interest me all that much. Some of these players, like this guy Fernandez, it's very unlikely I'm going to use him for too long. However, giving him the correct chem style to help myself in this World Cup run is going to be quite important. So we're going to give him an anchor chem style. I think that'll be fair for him. We're going to give Vincent Kompany, how many shadows do I have? Just one. We're going to give Vincent Kompany an anchor chem style as well, because Kompany's not a guy that's going to last in the team most likely, but Bobby Moore might last in the team a fair while. So we're going to bump that shadow onto him, no problem at all. And then in at left back, Alexandra. I think an anchor is probably a fair chem style for Alexandro. So Alexandro goes in there, boom, job done with him. N'Golo Kante, I think an anchor for him as well would be quite good. Definitely burning through my anchor chem styles right here. Maybe, hopefully, they're as cheap as I think they are. Casemiro, I would prefer a shadow for Casemiro. I don't mind using an anchor on him right now because, again, he's probably not going to be someone that stays in my team for all that long. Shaqiri, no good pace. We're going to give Shaqiri an engine card. Give him pace, dribbling, and passing. Don't worry about shooting because he's not really going to be playing much. Salah's going to be one of the guys that comes on. Angel Di Maria, also we're going to give an engine to. His shooting is already quite low as well, so let's boost the stats are important to him. Thierry Henry, we're going to give a hawk to because he's a loanee. I don't really want to waste all that much of a hunter card on a loan card. And then last but not least, guys, we've got Bobby Firmino, who I think a hunter card would probably be very suitable for. And we'll pop that on him. So there we go. Hunter card on Bobby Firmino. And that, guys, is going to be our team. I'm going to switch to 4-1-2-1-2 in game. Casemiro in at CDM. Kante and Firmino going to go in midfield. Di Maria is going to go up at cam. And then Henry and probably Salah is going to come on for Shaqiri in the tight games. I'm not necessarily going to start Shaqiri. But that, guys, is a squad. Let's get into some action. Okay, guys, as we go into the gameplay, the first opponent we come up against has got a 4-1-2-1-2 team. Looks like his starter pack team with just 68 chemistry there and just the 1 or 2 big players. You know, he's got Busquets in there, not really a big player. And it's just, other than that, quite a weak team. So obviously I was going to be hopeful that we can go through and pick up wins on here. And I've actually got all of the gameplay from this first game. For me, it was quite an easy experience, actually. We pick up the ball there in the midfield, get the ball out to Dybala. Sorry, not Dybala. It finds its way to Henry. I can't remember who that was. When I watch my footage back, it's always on like a tiny screen. So sometimes the names aren't what they should be. I actually don't know who. I don't even know who that player was that I had up in that cam spot. Yeah, we get a 1-0 lead, and then very quickly on, we get a 2-0 lead. Ball goes through into Thierry Henry. Thierry Henry breaks through down that right-hand side, stop and turns inside, finds Shaqiri. Shaqiri into Di Maria, who would have been the guy that I said was Dybala. Di Maria makes it 2-0, and that is all she wrote. So 2-0 in 6 minutes, and we get a rage quit in our first group game. So a nice easy win there. And typically for me, I've found that the group games are relatively simple. I've played through, I think, 3 World Cups altogether now by the time you're watching this video. Not necessarily on this account either, so I'm not spoiling anything there for anyone. As our second opponent has a much better team. Martial, Kante, Okocha with an attribute card. Griezmann, Willian, Koke. He's got good defence there as well. So yeah, you know, much better team into round 2. But yeah, from my experience, the group stages aren't too difficult. And I wonder if that's because in the group stages, obviously, you can come up against absolutely anyone, absolutely any skill level. You know, like you might be unlucky enough where you come up against a pro or a top 100 kind of level player or an elite caliber foot champs player. But you might also come up against some guy who's not played FIFA for 3 months because he didn't like it, loves the World Cup mode, has come back and, you know, he's just not very good. And so even if people have got good teams, doesn't necessarily immediately make them good players. So we get 2-0 up. Thierry Henry doing bits for us. Again, of course, we're using him in our starting squad here. Why not? You know, we're going to be able to open enough packs in this game mode to pick up a really, really good squad over time. Mo Salah on as a sub, squares that one to Henry, and he makes it 3-0 after just 48 minutes. And I know I'm going through to game 3 with a commanding lead in this group. It's not really a group, but it is a group. You know, we're going to go in with 6 points and a really good goal difference. 2-0 in game 1, 4-0 in game 2. So we've got +6 in terms of goal difference from our first 2 games, which is obviously absolutely fantastic. Couldn't really ask for much more than that. So I actually think at this stage we can afford to lose game 3 and still qualify. And into game 3 we come up against a very, very good squad. Sterling, Rui Costa in there. Nainggolan, who although he's only 81 rated, has actually got a very good card. He's got Titi in there as well, that is a very good card. David De Gea, who of course still has that saves with feet trait. I know a lot of people feel like gameplay is different. I personally don't. I feel like gameplay is pretty much the same. I definitely feel that there's a few extra aspects in this game that I don't really feel in regular Ultimate Team. But for me personally, it feels exactly the same. And lovely little goal there from Bobby Firmino. Henry with a heel-to-heel flick on the inside, squares it to Firmino on that left foot. Another heel-to-heel flick, cuts the ball inside to Firmino, sends that one through to Thierry Henry. Thierry Henry steps inside. Eventually the ball falls to Firmino. He shoots and it deflects to Henry to head home. So 2-0 after 12 minutes there, guys. And again, I know I'm qualifying now. I know we're going through to the knockout stages. Unfortunately for you guys, the knockout stages are not going to be what we see here today. We're going to have the group games today and then some more packs, and then tomorrow's episode is going to be us playing through the knockout stages and seeing if we can't make that World Cup final and get our first World Cup win under our belt. Hopefully that'll be the case, but not guaranteed. Obviously there's some good players in this World Cup game mode with much better teams than I currently have. That though, guys, is the end of the gameplay. A 2-0, a 3-0 and a 4-0 victory leading on into the knockout stages. Just 15 in-game minutes on that one right there. And as you can see, we get our 2 packs, our 1,500 coins. It's a 5k pack and some player packs. We're going to go ahead and open those now, guys, so I will be right back. Alright, guys, so we made it through to the group stage. I'm actually going to end the video here. We're going to open the packs that we got as our rewards. I showed you already the gameplay. 3 very quick games, 3 rage quits. Henry being a beast. But as you can see here, it's not tracking stats. And that's kind of why I kind of stopped after 3 games. Because I thought the last thing I want to do is get and win the World Cup and it not count and not get the reward or anything. Although I got the reward for the group stage. You know, you never know with this game. But yeah, we're into the round of 16. Next episode, we're going to start with some packs, upgrade the team a bit more, and then go into the round of 16. But even though I came up against a couple of good squads there, I still demolished them. This team plays all right, man. So yeah, I was very happy with it. Thierry Henry with 6 goals in 3 games. Bobby Firmino with 4 goals in his 4 games so far. Angel Di Maria coming up with 2 goals and 2 assists. And just generally speaking, I mean, I just played really good. So we've got 4 packs for that. We've got 3 single player packs and 1 premium pack for getting through the World Cup group stage, which is going to be really helpful for me on the road to glory, not the let me spend some coins road to glory. So we get, sadly, nothing there. We get Pavlik, that guy. Let's send him up to the trade pile. Another single player pack. Can we get a board? So far, I've been getting boards every other pack from the single player packs, and that has stayed true right here as well. And this is going to be Swedish striker. Who is that? Berg. I like it. Yeah, since I've been opening the single player packs, every other pack for me on average has been a board pack. So this one could be either or. Likelihood is it's thin. It's thin. Man, it's literally been every other pack for me, which is cray-cray. So we get ourselves Wagner there. 4-star weak foot, 6'4". Good finishing, good physicals. Not a great card though. We'll be able to use him in an SBC. I might actually do some SBCs at the start of the next video. Maybe I'll get them prepared actually, which will be quite fun. In fact, let us go and do some of the starter SBCs right now. We get Brazilian. It's going to be another Roberto Firmino, isn't it? Yep. So we've got a duplicate Bobby Firmino. So we can use him in an SBC as well. We also get Marcus Rashford, which is great news because he is a very good card. We'll send those guys into the club with that, and that. We'll send Bobby Firmino and on. Let me actually send this one to the club send him to the storage because I want to keep him for his stats, and I want to use the other one in an SBC. So let's go and have a look at what SBCs we can get done right here. I think we can do enough SBCs, the starter ones. Wait, did I get... Oh, I could have... Oh, god damn it. Play another... I've played another match as well. That's 4 contracts, I think. Doesn't really make any difference. We'll send them into the club, but it's not really like a big thing. And then play another match gives us another thing, and we get a pack for a group reward, which, again, not particularly interested in. So let's go to the SBCs. Let's get started, and let's get started. First exchange, going to be very, very easy. This is actually going to be quite a long video probably, guys, actually, around 30-minute mark. So if you do enjoy the content, be sure to remind me by dropping a thumbs up and showing some love. Let's trade that guy in there. We get 1 single player pack. Can't possibly be worse than the player we dumped for it, so that's pretty cool. We're going to need 12 chem here. Ooh, now we do need some links for this, don't we? Because let's get some low-rated dudes. How's that for chem? That's only 4 chem. How's that for chem? That's only 6 chem, so we are going to need... right, let's go to the African Confederation. There's CDMs. Let's have a look at the centre-backs from the African Confederation. Let's just pop these guys in. I'm not really going to use these, right? So we get 28 chemistry out of that, actually. So we'll submit that squad and turn that one in. And then the third step, exchange 4 players on this occasion. And this needs 3 nations and 17 chems. So let's go for the Asian Confederation. There's 1 Japanese man. There's another Japanese man. And we'll throw in a Korean there. Is that already enough for chem? More than enough for chem. And then hopefully we'll actually just be able to put in any player here and it should work. Yeah, perfect. Look at that. It, funnily enough, turns out to be a cam anyway. But there you go. So a premium World Cup pack for that. And for the whole group, we get the 2 81 plus player pack, which is sick because now we get to open a few more packs. And I love opening packs, I'm not going to lie. So we get a single player pack, which we'll start off with. Can we get a board? We're due a board out of a single player. No, that's a thin one, so it's not every other pack that I've had so far. We'll get to send this one into the club. Oh, it's a Miguel Leun duplicate, so we'll send him up to the club. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back into the club and get all the duplicates. Not all the, I don't know if I've used enough duplicates or what, but we get a board out of the 5k pack. So this is obviously just 1 rare, and it happens to be an 81 plus rated player. Polish goalkeeper. Hope to see striker. An 83 rated Waszok Szczesny though, not bad. Let's see what else we've got laying around in this pack. Szczesny, nothing there. I mean, we'll keep all of this stuff just because we can. That Brazil kit is very nice. I'm gonna have to change my kits, although as an Englishman, maybe I'll keep the English kits. We get the FIFA World Cup Premium pack. So this is the 7.5k variant of the World Cup pack, of course. We get another board, 2 shinies or 2 81 pluses in this. Portuguese, centre mid again. Get out of here, man. I just want to get Ronaldo early. It's Lopez and Moutinho as well. God damn. So another big duplicate there. A couple of duplicates. I might actually already have too many in my duplicates. And then last but not least, our 2 81 plus rated player pack. I've seen some doozies in here, man. I've seen some Ronaldos and Messis and all sorts. Let's see how our luck is. Is it going to be a big player or nah? Brazilian, good start. Goalkeeper. Edison, though, is not bad. Oh, sorry, Alisson, not Edison. Could have been Edison, but Alisson's in there. So an 84 rated. I think we already have Alisson. No, we don't. Oh, Rajan Angolan as well. His card's not great. He's not even going to the World Cup. It's all right. It's not a bad card. I might use that. I might add that into my team. Although I've got Kante. Oh, it's difficult, isn't it? It's difficult to know what you want and where you want it from. But that, guys, is going to be the end of the video for today. If you did enjoy it, be sure to leave a like, rating, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. But for now, guys, I'm out. Peace.